How's it going, everybody? Student Trader here, and in today's video, look at VACQ Vector Acquisition Corp. The title of this video is why I feel like VACQ will double within the year, and let me tell you why here. We'll take a look at the news in a second, and that's probably at least 90% of it. But let's look at this overall price action today. It's up 42% on big news, and that's what you really want for a long-term position. You don't want the stock going up 200% one day and then falling the 50% the next day, because then it just wipes out the whole gains. You want a nice stair step up, and that's what I feel like VACQ will do this coming week. We are getting a bit of a pullback, but off the highs. But this is the well, if you don't count pre-market or after hours, this is the all-time 9:30 to 4 trading hour, and it was the high up there at 15.15. So go ahead and mark that, the yellow dotted line, to represent the high of the day. And like I said, we'll take a look at the news in a second, but with the VWAP down there at 1328, yeah, you may see it dip back down, and that's okay because just the VWAP will support. The volume is absolutely killing it right now. I take you out to the 1-year chart. Volume today is 25 million, and that is the second highest is on this chart is at 510,000. So you guys obviously know a lot of big players I feel like are trading this, as well as just the normal average day trader. Definitely lots of eyes on it as well. With the low of 972 is the new ticker. I believe it was publicly traded 11-24. It might have been privately, or obviously it was privately, but just nice steady incline right here, a nice dip to get in at the 1018, and then we'll urge you in the Patreon today at 1290. That's when I picked. My average is 1282 right now, and then 950. We let you know that it was a good buy, and yeah, a couple of guys took it in the Patreon, so congratulations to you guys. But like I said, take a look at the news now. Okay, so NBC, you guys can watch this video. I'll link it. Well, you guys just watch the video on NBC, probably the YouTube channel there. We'll take a look in a second. Just the overall, SpaceX rival Rocket Lab announces a SPAC deal with investors. What investors need to know: this is huge. You guys, if you guys read up on Rocket Lab, I never even heard of Rocket Lab before, and they had deployed 97 satellites for government and private companies across 16 different missions. Rocket Lab has completed 18 launches to space. I never even heard of this company, and it's what they're saying, quote unquote, the biggest rival that SpaceX will have, and they're not even talking about Blue Origin. Now, it's not saying that Rocket Lab launched people into space, but okay. I'll tell you what I feel here. I feel like space companies can be branched off into two different parts. The part where they launch humans into space, going to the moon, going to Mars, and that's what I feel like SpaceX overall mission will be, and like Boeing, that too, and maybe Blue Origin, but well, okay, maybe there's three, I guess. Blue Origin wants to mine asteroids, and obviously everybody knows that asteroids, like if you get an asteroid like 1 ton, I think that's like $1 billion. Again, no for a fact, but that most likely what it is, I believe. And then the third way is just launching of satellites that everybody needs a satellite. We live in 2021. You need internet to function in the, because this is internet, guys. If obviously didn't know. And so that's what I think the three ways are. And it looks like Rocket Lab is that, well, right now they're mainly focused on launching the satellites. I don't know if they plan on launching people into space or even the mining of the asteroids, but obviously it's going to be huge. The rocket sector, the space sector is going to be hot. Join the Patreon. We have a space watch list that you guys can check out. This is going to be huge, and that's what I feel like is going to double. It may not double tomorrow, may not double in a month from now, but by even next year, I do see this obviously being more than a $30 company. This could be, well, obviously SpaceX doesn't have a ticker symbol, but I know a lot of traders, they look at Tesla and think of SpaceX, which, don't do, because there's completely two separate companies. But 717 for Tesla currently. I feel like the rocket and whole, because SpaceX will never go public. That's what Elon said multiple times. And now with Rocket Lab going public, it's going to be huge. I feel like, look at this, SBCE Virgin Galactic hit a high of $65, I believe, or 62. They launched to space like two times, I'm sure of, maybe even a third, but their flights keep on getting scrubbed, and they haven't been launching since last, or maybe even 2019, maybe even 2018 even, and their earnings aren't the best. So yeah, I feel like, well, okay, so Rocket Lab is going to get their own ticker, I believe, or maybe it's going under the VACQ ticker. Actually, wasn't fairly, yeah, okay, through merger with Vector Sector. Okay, so they're going to become public with the merger. And okay, I want to show you this one. Another one I wanted to show you was VGAC. This one, even having a little bounce sector, the overall space is going to be hot today. At a high of 1217. And then there's another ticker, VACQU. And this is okay. So this is okay. So VACQ is the Vector Acquisition Corp units. I'm not quite familiar with how these companies work, but nonetheless, the high of 1631, and this has basically the same chart, and this one is priced a bit more. So if you take a look at this one, you can almost predict on where VACQ is going to go. And yeah, that 1515 is going to be leveled to break, and then you have another one at 1544, and then 1680. That's why I feel like it can double throughout this year, and maybe even go to $100 next year. They just have to get good earnings. I can't wait for the IPO day, and I'm very bullish on this company. Let me know if you traded it in the comment section down below. Again, congratulations to the Patreon members who got a nice score today on it. Click the link in the description to join that. I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Alright guys, thanks for watching.